On this feast day of the great Saint Alphonsus Liguori, I give you a reading from this golden little pictorial Lives of the Saints. This is a 1925 copy I picked up. I believe the book was originally published in the 1880s. It's been republished recently in a softcover edition. I forget who the publisher is, but have a look. Saint Alphonsus was born of noble parents near Naples in 1696. His spiritual training was entrusted to the fathers of the oratory in that city, and from his boyhood Alphonsus was known as a most devout brother of the little oratory. At the early age of 16, he was made doctor-in-law, and he threw himself into this career with ardor and success. A mistake, by which he lost an important cause, showed him the vanity of human fame, and determined him to labor only for the glory of God. He entered the priesthood, devoting himself to the most neglected souls. And to carry on this work, he founded later the missionary Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, otherwise known as the Redemptorists. At the age of 66, he became Bishop of St. Agatha and undertook the reform of his diocese with the zeal of a saint. He made a vow never to lose time, and, though his life was spent in prayer and work, he composed a vast number of books filled with such science, that is, knowledge, unction, and wisdom, that he has been declared one of the doctors of the Church. He's the doctor of moral theology. St. Alphonsus wrote his first book at the age of 49, and in his 83rd year had published about 16 volumes when his director forbade him to write more. Very many of these books were written in the half hours snatched from his labors as missionary, religious superior, and bishop, or in the midst of continual bodily and mental sufferings. With his left hand he would hold a piece of marble against his aching head, while his right hand wrote. Yet he counted no time wasted which was spent in charity. He did not refuse to hold a long correspondence with a simple soldier who asked his advice, or to play the harpsichord while he taught his novices to sing spiritual canticles. He lived in evil times and met with many persecutions and disappointments. For his last 7 years he was prevented by constant sickness from offering the adorable sacrifice. But he received Holy Communion daily, and his love for Jesus Christ and his trust in Mary's prayers sustained him to the end. He died in 1787, in his 91st year. Reflection. Let us do with all our heart the duty of each day, leaving the result to God, as well as the care of the future. I strongly recommend that you look into the works of Saint Alphonsus Liguori. You might start with volume 3 of his ascetical works, called Prayer, the Great Means of Salvation and of Perfection. Some editions drop the word prayer from the title. In any event, you'll find it on Amazon if you have to go there. Republished in various guises. There's a blue covered book with white lettering that I recommend. And in any event, I wish you a happy feast day of the great Saint Alphonsus Liguori.